Ladies and gentlemen, when Donald Trump tries to proclaim he can negotiate, it's almost laughable because this man is such a bully. He doesn't know how to negotiate with anyone, and he doesn't. You look at his track record of negotiating, it's terrible. But here he is still trying to make claims that he can do all things and he can do nothing at the end of the day. So his negotiating skills are non-existent. He was supposed to, in the Russia-Ukraine war, overnight, day one, he claimed, and we see that didn't happen. And he seems to think he can bomb Iran, and all is done now, and everybody just need to make peace with each other. I don't know what world Donald Trump grew up in, but you are not going to find peace after you attack people. There is no peace after that. And common sense should tell you, why would Iran come to any table with you? You went over there unprovoked and you attacked them. Their fight was with Israel. They didn't do anything to the United States, but you decided to go over there and take a stand on something when it really was not your place to step in. If there was going to be any type of negotiation, that should be between Iran and Israel. But now that you threw your 2 cents in, America is officially at war. And Iran already said, you can best believe you started this, Donald Trump, and they will finish it, which means they are not coming to any negotiating table with you, but they will retaliate on you for what you did. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think Donald Trump is prepared for what he's taking this country into. And I see out here in the media how Congress is moaning and groaning that, he can't do these things without Congress authorization. When does Donald Trump follow any rules? And you folks that are sitting up there in the Senate and in Congress, you're watching this man on a regular basis break the law, and you do nothing. Nobody up there got a backbone. Nobody up there is putting their foot down when it comes down to Donald Trump. So you have let this man push the country into a war because you have failed to do your job in the Senate and in Congress. You're all failures. If you can't deal with a rogue leader, then and you have no backbone, then maybe you shouldn't be in those positions in Congress and in the Senate if you don't want to do your job. Nobody wants to do their job these days. Everybody's scared. Everybody's a coward. Then this country is doomed. This country is doomed. Then there's no protector of America because everybody is too scared to deal with this out of control leader. So, America's fate, it is what it is. It is what it is. The only one that have showed some backbone are the actual American people. The American people that are trying to get their voices heard and the people in Congress and in the Senate. So, y'all, don't hold your breath on anyone up at Capitol Hill doing anything to Donald Trump for jumping off a war. And he did it in an unauthorized way. And they're just going to continue to let Donald Trump get away with it. Now it's going to cost people lives because they're going to have to go to war. You can best believe Donald Trump and his family, he ain't going to sacrifice one living soul in his family. And neither are these congressmen and senators that are sitting up there in Washington, D.C. They're going to make the American people the sacrificial lamb. And they're going to let this man single handedly do this to folks. So, my question is then why should America exist at all if nobody's going to really protect America? We know the politicians aren't going to do it. We already see that. And Donald Trump, he's so reckless, he doesn't care who he puts at risk. He doesn't care. Nobody cares. Then what's the purpose in the country existing at all then? Y'all, please tell me what you think in the comments section. This is my podcast for today. Make sure you share it, subscribe, and let me know how you really feel about America going into yet another war. Shalom.